don't know. It was weird. Like, so.
What was that?
Right okay? Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. I'll take somebody.
You okay?
Look, I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now.
A popular TikTok influencer is going viral for all the wrong reasons after allegedly unaliving a Chicago man during her live stream. The obsession with going live every second is getting out of hand, and these clips prove that. In the video, you can hear one of her children ask, "What was that?" A chilling moment that's sparking outrage across social media. Many viewers thought it was a skit at first, but now authorities have confirmed it's real. Rest in peace to the man who lost his life. Check out the clips, listen for yourself, and let's talk about it. Do you think this was pure negligence or something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share, and don't forget to subscribe for updates. Click on the link in the channel description to purchase a copy of our newest books on barnesandnobles.com.
Why in the world are people still video calling while they are driving? Do you not understand how dangerous that is? Okay, so there's a well-known American TikToker. Her name is Tea Time. She normally hosts panels talking about different topics, like various things, and just like normally her panels are quite good. I've been in her panels quite a few times. So she was on a live, and while she was on a live on a panel, she was just doing her daily talks. She was driving with her 2 kids in the back, 2 children. As she was driving, she took her eyes off the road and was watching what was going on in that panel. And then you hear a thumping noise during the live. Then she starts cursing. She jumps out the car. She's just in so much shock. Unbeknownst to everybody else, she literally hit a 59-year-old man. And unfortunately, that was fatal, and he's no longer here with us. It's absolutely crazy. I just want to highlight 2 things, yeah? It's bad enough being on the phone and a video call. You shouldn't be doing that. But you see, when you have your pitney them in the car, when you have your 2 kids in the car, you should not even really be on the phone like that. Your focus is literally to be behind that steering wheel, even more so than usual. Because you're not only putting yourself at risk, you're not only putting pedestrians, motorcyclists, other car drivers at risk, you're putting your pitney them at risk. I'm sick and tired of seeing things happen with people on TikTok live. Please, guys, do your due diligence to be safe. My own mother was almost unalive because someone took their eyes off the road 2 years ago and hit her. Brother, guys, please stop. Please be safe on the road.
Do you ever notice people will go live for anything now? Cooking, ranting, talking to 4 viewers, and now allegedly hitting somebody with their car?
You have found a secret.
Internet is talking about a creator called Tea Time who was supposedly on TikTok live, driving, chatting, then you hear a thud, and she says, "I just hit somebody." A 59-year-old man is now unalive. Police confirmed a woman from Zion was the driver and stayed on scene. People online are adding extra chapters, kids in the back seat, charges incoming. Most of that isn't confirmed, but TikTok detectives already solved the case in the comments.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
At this point, if you go live while driving, your phone should auto shut off and call your mom. Allegedly. Don't sue me. Should driving lives be banned, or is that a dumb question?
Tea Time is a mutual of mine, and one of the times when everybody was on this app going crazy trying to cancel me, she allowed me to come on her live and clear my name and, you know, just being very respectful to me. So I got to kind of talk to her one-on-one during that live and kind of gauge what kind of person she was outside of the messy talk stuff that she do. And overall, you know, I feel like she a good person. I don't think that she intended for this to happen, of course, right? But it did. And this is a very unfortunate situation. And I don't want to make my whole video about her. I want to talk about the situation itself, and rest in peace to Darren Lucas, right? Because ain't nobody really talking about him. We're talking about her, and enough to been said about the situation with her. She shouldn't have been on live streaming. She shouldn't have had her kids in that back seat. I don't like repeating the same stuff that everybody done said, which is the obvious stuff. But what really need to be talked about is the lesson that everybody need to learn from this incident, which is how quick your life can change in a second. being Darren's life. I don't think that when he walked out that house that he thought that he was going to get hit by a car and lose his life from somebody on TikTok streaming. And I'm sure when she got in her car with her kids, even though it was very negligent for her to be in the car streaming, I don't think that she thought she'd hit somebody, right? Nobody ever thinks that these things will happen, but they do. And that's the reason why you shouldn't be doing it. She knew exactly what she was doing. That's the reason why she had the green screen up, because she know TikTok don't allow you to drive and be on stream. For obvious reasons, this being the one. Right? You can't even record a video driving. They'll take your video down. So this is no fault of TikTok's, because they done everything they can to keep you from doing it, which you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. But the whole thing is just sad that so many lives have been ruined in a matter of seconds because of a poor decision being made. I talk about cause and effect all the time on here because I don't think y'all truly understand how serious cause and effect is. I don't think you truly understand that everything you do, little, big, there will be an effect to it. Right? And it could be a terrible outcome. That is the reason why you should try your best to make good decisions. You do not need to be distracted when you're on that road. That road is dangerous. Every day I'm on my phone and I'm seeing these terrible accidents, whether it's these 18-wheelers crashing multiple cars. Like, these are some terrible people being drunk and driving. Being behind the wheel of that car is a dangerous place to be. And the worst part is being behind it and you doing reckless stuff like texting, being on live, being on your phone, recording video, doing anything that takes your mind and your eyes off of what you need to be focused on, which is the road. What they tell you in driver's ed, it ain't even you most of the time you got to worry about. It's other drivers, right? And if you're a person who just be walking, you need to be careful as well. These people be so distracted in what they be doing. You as a pedestrian walking, even if you got the right of way, you still got to be careful because these people be doing stuff while they driving and you could be hit. My condolences go out to Darren's family. I hate this whole thing happened. I know T did not mean for this to end up like it did, but it did. It did. And it's just sad. And she gonna have to accept whatever consequences come behind this.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
You murdered a man while driving and hosting a TikTok live panel with your kids in the backseat, and then had the audacity to jump back on TikTok live a couple days later to ask us to send you money to your Cash App to support your mental hiatus. Bitch, if you don't just come on here and say that you need the money for a criminal defense attorney because you done murdered an innocent man who was heavily loved by his community, just say that, because you're going to jail. TikToker Tea Time, she's a messy talk creator. This bitch was driving while hosting a TikTok live panel with her babies in the back seat, hit a man, which you can hear clear as day in the little clip, which I'm not going to play because it is honestly very disturbing, because you can hear her hit the man and then you hear her kids telling some, who was that? The craziest part about it is I really am seeing people make think pieces and comments talking about some, well, she pulled over, she stayed, she called 911, she waited until they were there, she didn't leave the scene. Are we rewarding fish for swimming? That's crazy. It's the simple fact that she made a green screen on her TikTok live so TikTok would not flag her for driving, because if you're a content creator in the slightest capacity, you know that you cannot be on live. You can't even post a video of you driving or it's going to be flagged. So you knew what you were doing was wrong. Rest in peace to Darren Lucas, who was very loved by his community and his family. Put the phones down. There is nothing on this earth that is so urgent and important that it is worth putting multiple lives at risk. There are now multiple lives affected and uprooted by a simple accident that was 110% avoidable. I know money be made on these TikTok live panels, but there is no amount of money that was made that was worth someone's.
That y'all really mad that a lot of us is saying prayers to the pedestrian that Tea Time unalived, and we're also saying, you know, prayers to Tea Time and her family, because that was her grandsons in the back of the car who will now be traumatized after seeing their grandmother do that. Y'all are fucking weird. Don't act like you perfect Peters and perfect Patties. Y'all ain't never been riding around. Y'all done looked at a text or answered a call, looked down for a split second because you dropped your chapstick between the seats. We all have done that. It's called a fucking accident. That's why it's called an accident, because you're not intentionally going outside. Now, granted, that's very reckless to be on live about some frivolous shit and you do what you did, she's completely wrong for that. But we're not gonna act like a lot of us haven't been not as attentive while driving at some point. Yeah, we're not perfect. And my whole stance on it is to make it more aware. Like, y'all, it can happen to one of us. It can happen to any of us. I'm not a fan of FaceTiming and driving and going on live and driving. I feel like whatever it is, it can wait. But not everybody think that way. So yes, it's prayers, because both families have lost a loved one. Because T-Time gonna do some time, but her grandson who was in the back is gonna feel it. That man who she unalived unintentionally, his family is gonna feel it. Like, it's a lose-lose on both ends. But to be like, oh, why y'all saying prayers for T-Time? Because I'm fucking human. I'm fucking human. That's a tragedy that happened to two people.
I got
What could you possibly be talking about on live that was so important that you couldn't wait till you got home? I've been seeing this story on my FYP for the last day and a half. This lady named Tea Time. I don't follow her. I think I've only heard of her like once or twice. I guess she does like gossip and tea or whatever on TikTok. She was on her live. She had a panel, I guess. And she was driving in the car with her children, moderating this panel of whatever they were talking about. She hit a person while on the live. And the kids said, oh my God, what was that? She goes, I got to get off of here. And then I don't know if she thought she hit the button or not, but she's like, I hit somebody. Come to find out, that person died of their injuries at the hospital. Now, you about to go to jail. Because you wanted to be on live on TikTok. Like, there is no breaking news, no story that is so important that it couldn't wait till you got home. I don't understand. Even if that person who is the color of my shirt had died, you could have waited to have that live panel when you got home. Because clearly you were not paying attention to the road to not see a person and hit them and unalive them. Girl, this should be a lesson to everybody. This app is not that important to be risking your life or anybody else's life. So now we're about to have some unprecedented times of this lady getting prosecuted and potentially spending decades in jail for being on live. What do y'all be thinking about?
Karen just made a video and said one of her mutuals accidentally unalived somebody while live streaming and driving at the same time. Either this story is too new, they're still investigating, or something, because there is not a lot of coverage of this online. The one article that's online about it is from today's date. Let me just go ahead and cover myself and say allegedly. Now, when I put it into Google, it's starting to come up. So it's like people are starting to look this up. And when I actually hit search, the only thing I could find was the article that Aunt Karen was showing and a bunch of Reddit conversation. Oh, and the actual clip from the live.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
What was that? You okay?
Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck.
You okay?
The article that Aunt Karen had pulled up doesn't mention anybody by name, well, except the victim, obviously. But as far as the driver, they mention a 43-year-old woman. They say that she did not leave the scene. She stayed, called 911, and cooperated fully. However, allegedly, they're saying that even though she cooperated fully, there was no mention of her being on the phone when the accident took place. In the article, they mentioned that there was no drugs or alcohol suspected to be involved, but they didn't say anything about a phone. This is so unfortunate for this gentleman as well as his family. And if what they're alleging is true, this is also unfortunate for Tea Time. Because not only was she on the phone, accidentally hit and unalive somebody. If you could hear in that video that I just played you, she had kids in the back of the car. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be another notch as far as charges go. Did you see or hear anything about this? Were you on that live that day? Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
Who was
Let me
that?
call you right now. Oh, fuck.
Who was that?
Fuck. Somebody.
Okay.
Every time.
Come on, T-Time. I was hoping that video was AI. Live streaming in your car with your children in the back, and you hit somebody, and now they dead. Come on, man. Like, going live while you in the car driving is not that serious, bro. All right? It's really not. And now you could possibly go to jail for life away from your kids. I mean, this is just pure irresponsibility. This is irresponsible. You couldn't wait till you get home? Did you have to go live? Was it that important? And I know that this is a source of income for you, you know what I'm saying? And people do be supporting you, but at the end of the day, like, getting back home and not taking nobody's life because you're on the phone is more important than talking to strangers online, hosting topics. You could have did that in the comfort of your home. But now, this is stupid. I mean, I want to say I feel sorry for you, but I feel more sorry for the victim. I mean, because your irresponsibility cost him his life. It cost him his life.
Happy Saturday, you guys. So I'm just home chilling, was scrolling on TikTok, and I see a TikToker that was reporting on another TikToker who apparently was live streaming and she hit someone. And
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck!
Who was
Let me
that?
call you right now. Oh, fuck.
Who was that?
Fuck. Somebody.
You okay?
unalives him. And when I saw the picture of the girl, I immediately recognized her. I don't follow her or anything like that, but I recognized her from when I first got on TikTok a couple years ago. And I remember that she used to be on TikTok bragging about being a side chick. And it was just such a turnoff and just disgusting. I just never followed her. And I see that it's unfortunate that she was too busy trying to spill tea on other people while driving and unalive someone. And I just have to say this. When you have a negative spirit like that, someone who is okay with intruding on someone else's relationship, being a third party, and you have that type of carelessness about yourself, your life, that's to me reckless living. So it's not surprising that she did something so reckless and so careless and unalive someone. My condolences to that family who lost a loved one. It's terrible. That's something that definitely could have been avoided. And let this be a lesson to myself and everybody else. It's not worth it. Do not be on your phone and losing focus of what's most important in the road. And the most craziest part about it, she had her kids in the back seat. So not only did she unalive someone, she's also traumatized those kids for the rest of their lives. And I see people, feeling sorry for her, but honestly, it's hard for me to feel sorry for a woman who took joy in causing pain to other women. You think being a side chick is all cute and kiki, but you don't realize that lifestyle carries a curse. It's a mentality that will follow you and that will affect the rest of your life. And like I said, that's living reckless and careless, and that carries over into your other life. I think she may have reformed these last few years and didn't participate in the side chick culture, but she darn sure did not talk against it. She was all for it, okay? And I just say karma comes when you least expect it, baby. You can't escape negativity that you put out. It comes back in all type of forms. And unfortunately, it had to manifest itself into this man losing his life because of her careless and reckless nature.
Right, so according to a new report by The Guardian, authorities are investigating a newly surfaced video that suggests a woman who hit and killed a man while driving in the Chicago suburb of Zion, Illinois on Monday night was live streaming on TikTok at the time of the crash.
I don't know, it was weird, like, so, fuck! Let me call y'all right back. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Fuck. I'm gonna take somebody. You okay?
The TikToker that is in that video appears to be Tea Time. She's a TikToker here that does live streams all the time where she talks about gossip and different things like that. The Lake County State's Attorney's Office issued a statement on Friday, said that they had been made aware of the video but could not comment further because of the pending investigation. The office also stopped short of indicating exactly who made the agency aware of the video. Now, according to the incident report, Monday's crash occurred at about 5:30 p.m. Police said that 59-year-old Darian Lucas of nearby Beach Park was unresponsive after being hit. He was later pronounced deceased at the hospital emergency room from blunt force injuries inflicted on him by the crash. Now, family and friends have taken to social media to pay their condolences and share memories of 59-year-old Darian Lucas. They said that he was a cashier at the former Piggly Wiggly and current cashier at Torrin Finer Foods, which is located near the accident. They said that he always greeted people and he helped load their vehicle with their purchases. Now, no statement at this time from the TikToker Tea Time. According to reporting, she has changed her name on TikTok and then went private on her profile. I have not seen any live videos of her recently, but this is absolutely abhorrent, and you should not be streaming. I mean, this goes without saying. You shouldn't be on your phone live streaming while driving. Children can be heard in the background, and you heard her say, "I hit someone." So this is very, very tragic. She could definitely be charged with vehicular homicide, amongst other charges. This is just unfortunate. Of course, here at the Black Accurate News, I'm sending my condolences out to the family of Darian Lucas. This is really, really bad. But as of right now, we haven't heard anything from Tea Time. I hope she doesn't think that going private and changing her name is going to change the circumstances of this investigation, because it's not. She's going to have to be held accountable. And it's unfortunate for all parties involved, but you do not live stream while driving. And then you got babies in the car. You were distracted. You can clearly see that. But y'all put your thoughts. It's Double D Mo.
So you just fucked your life up and you're about to go to jail because you don't know how to put your phone down. A woman by the name of Tea Time, she's known for hosting live on this app. She was in the car driving with her kids in the back seat, and she was hosting a live stream. A pedestrian crossed the street and she hit that man. Apparently that man is now dead. That was so irresponsible on so many levels. Not only did you decide to put your life at risk, you put your kid's life at risk in the back seat, and then ultimately took the life of somebody else just to host a live. Like, what could possess you to host a live while you're driving? It can't be that serious. Either end the live and tell your viewers that you're going to get back on when you get to your destination. Or don't start it if you know you're about to get into a car. You just took that person away from the family that they have out there. And now it's possible that now your kids are going to have to do without you. Simply because you couldn't just wait 20 or 30 minutes until you got to your destination.
Y'all. Y'all already know me, right? So y'all know if my mind isn't in full capacity, it's hard for me to host lives. I won't really be here long. I won't be on live until my mind is on full capacity. So just allow me that, y'all, because I want y'all to have want y'all to be able to have the part of me, you know what I'm saying, where, I'm not distracted or anything like that. Yeah, my Cash App up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. I don't like asking y'all for shit. But if y'all find it in y'all heart, and y'all wanna support, my Cash App is right there. I know. That's why I came on. I just want to tell y'all I will be okay. I am taking things one day at a time. I'm good, you guys. Nah, I ain't got no appetite. I'ma be okay. I ain't eating right now. Oh yes, Jen, I've been writing. I got a new album. Well, I got a new album series coming out. Well, with the stuff that y'all already heard, and I've been working on that. But I be listening to y'all. I see it's a lot of mess going on. I don't even want to dab in that, but you guys are more than welcome to come up and talk. Like I said, my Cash App up there. If y'all wanna pour something in, y'all more than welcome to do that. Like I said, I do not like asking y'all for shit. You been out the drama? I don't believe you. It's just definitely been overwhelming.
I know. I already know. But my comment was, I need all 200 of y'all to go right this second, leave out, and go to T's first pinned post. Found we needed to go viral.
Yeah.
T needs this encouragement more than you know. As well, she needs the support more than you know. If you cannot contribute anything financially to her CA, that is the first step. But other than that, do you wanna play some music? You wanna hear some mess?
Yeah, you can tell me what's been going on.
So I was on Instagram and I came across a article about a TikToker live streamer, and I had to do my homework before I post about anything. I gotta make sure this shit is valid. And it's a fellow TikToker, Tea Time, was doing live. First of all, she was doing live driving, but she had a green screen. I don't like to go in a room when a host has just a photo up. I don't know. It's just I don't like that. I don't like the gingerbread man. I don't like the pickle. I don't like that shit. I need to see this because I am a live streamer. You see this when I'm on there. Okay. She hit somebody and killed him. She TT ain't that serious, y'all. It's not that serious for you. It ain't that serious for me. It's a reason why they have a rule that man just drove by, is digging in his nose. God damn, his hand was all the way up there. God, my bad, y'all. Y'all know my attention span don't even exist. But anyway, it's a reason that they do not allow, you're not supposed to drive and be on TikTok. I have a personal friend who ass got a strike or whatever because she was driving. There's no way possible I could drive and be talking to you when y'all write comments. It's not possible. Social media is fun. We can make coins and all of that. But y'all, some of these rules is really needed. I come from a background for 5 years working in auto claims, dealing with auto accidents. And you know why most of the people are in accidents today? Their phone. Not paying attention. Being distracted. TT is not that serious to lose your freedom and unalive nobody else's life, y'all. It's not that serious. It's a reason you have rules. It's a reason. Now that lady done unalive somebody, so now that person is unalive. Who knows what's going to happen with her freedom? And if those was her kids that's in the background, it's just a whole jacked up day. One little moment, y'all, can mess up your life for the rest of your life. All it takes is one. Just one. Just remember that as we go on in our life. Ain't nothing, nothing is worth my freedom. Nothing. Nothing. Not for me.
Driving while live streaming is prohibited by TikTok is a whole violation. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Tea Time, who is a content creator, influencer here on TikTok, she has a really big account. I discovered her probably like 2 years ago, and I hadn't seen her for a while, but like she's in, I guess, the news. She's on TikTok's news for hitting someone while live streaming, and the person died. You were driving and TikToking, going live, and you hit somebody. And the crazy thing is, somebody was screen recorded as she maybe heard the bump, and she had kids in the car, allegedly. Well, that's what the story is. And the time coincided. So you want to take people, your TikTok fans, with you as you drove somewhere to go get something, but you end up hitting someone. That's super negligent. That's super irresponsible for you having the kids in the back and for you to not see someone who's crossing the street because you're on TikTok going like this. That's too distracting. That's too many things. You got the kids in the background. You're watching the road. You're watching TikTok. Like, it's a lot. A lot of people actually does this. And you know how they do it? They put a filter in the background. They put a background picture and hoping that TikTok doesn't pick it up. Oftentimes, TikTok will pick it up, but a lot of times they don't. They just don't. TikTok put these things in place so that people don't do that, but they still do that. And for the fact that she knows that and caused this accident, it's your fault. That's very irresponsible because you're old enough to know better and you thought it would never happen to you. You'll drive safe, you'll pay attention and everything else. But when you cause too many distractions and there's too many things for you to look at, there's too many things on the road. You gotta watch people, you gotta watch cars, you gotta watch kids. It's too many things to be doing that. And then you cause an accident like this. I feel so bad. So bad for everyone involved because this didn't need to happen. Certain things don't need to happen. This was an accident that could have been avoided. You can actually hear her say, "Oh," and the kid was like, "Who was that? What was that?" It's so sad. Like, everything is recorded. Everything is visible. Everything is caught. Now you have child endangerment, vehicle, like, whatever you call that, vehicular manslaughter. That's a serious crime. All because you wanted to watch TikTok, read comments, and not pay attention. The only good thing about this is that she stayed on the scene, but it's a very, very sad story.